Welcome ESL to week 12 in the ARCA series. Only 2 more races to go, counting this one. And it is a tight points race for the championship. We have about 7 to 8 drivers, maybe actually almost 10 drivers within 25 points. So there is a lot on the line. There's Nightingale starting the first lap around here at Charlotte. Nightingale on a hot streak, has won in back-to-back races. And right now, Nightingale with the fastest lap. This driver has been on fire these last few races. Will this time hold? As they cross the, yes, Nightingale crosses the stripe. And Nightingale is on the pole. That number 98, man, has been lights out these last few races. Can she make it 3 in a row? We will find out. I'll be back in a few minutes. Nightingale in the lead. Didn't realize my mic was off. But it's Nightingale first, Bobby second, Caleb Houston third, Joshua King fourth, Chris Delrell fifth, T the Queen sixth, Eric Davis seventh, Cordell Walker eighth, Yodi ninth, Shane Knox in 10th. But like I was saying before, Javier's in 24th. He is struggling, as well as the 33 of Merrill McGuire. They definitely have the work cut out today. They're trying to get by these slower cars, but it is extremely difficult. Nightingale with the fastest lap in the race, but there is Ricky, the number 8. He's not letting that 98 pull away. He doesn't want that 98 to go 3 in a row, because that's something that is so hard to do in this league. Actually, this would be 4 in a row by looking at these stats. Has won the last 3 races and has 2 poles in the last 4 races. 3 poles, actually, which is unheard of in this league. So can Nightingale make it 4 in a row? And Nightingale is a free agent, so those teams that are looking for a driver, Nightingale be able to go up to next gen next season or race in the 1987, because ARCA is not returning for season 11. All the ARCA drivers will be eligible to race in the next gen series. But if they just want to be in 1987, that is fine as well. But they do have the option for next season to make that jump into the toughest series in the league. So this driver would be a great pickup for any team. And it looks like Ricky is losing a little ground the deeper we get into this run. Let's take a look at these top 5 in the points and where they currently stand. Javier first in the points, but currently running 21st. Merrill McGuire second in the points, currently running 27th. Harry third in points, currently running in the top 10 in 9th. Joshua King fourth in the points, currently running in 4th. So he's going to gain a ton of points if these drivers cannot gain a few spots before the end of this race. He will probably be your points leader. Trevor Lopez 5th in the points. He is currently in 19th. Carissa Morris, she is also tied for 5th. She is currently 21st. Matt Green, 6th in the point, actually 7th, down 18. currently 22nd. And Thomas Noble, 8th in the points, currently running in 27th. And Nightingale continues to lead. Is starting to pull away from that number 8 as we are 16 laps into this race. There's Joshua King trying to battle for 4th now. Krista Rose in the inside. As they touch, and Joshua King hits the wall, coming out of 4. Now that 37 has some damage. Will that 37 come in? That whole front fender there on the right is pretty tore up from what I could see. Is the damage bad enough that it's going to have to come in onto pit road? King continues to stay out there, so maybe it's not enough, but if that fender is rubbing against that tire, that 37 is going to have to come in eventually. There's Tita Queen. She's trying to battle the 39 of Shane Knox. And we're about almost 20 laps in, halfway through. Tires are starting to get pretty worn here. Some drivers are going to start losing a lot of grip here. But as we check on that 37, still out on the track. Doesn't seem like he is going to come in. If he comes in, that'll be disastrous because right now he would gain a ton of points on the points leaders. Well, he continues to stay out and continues to hold on to that 5th place. As we have 20 laps to go here at Charlotte. And Nightingale has pulled away from that number 8. But Nightingale is going to have to deal with traffic before the end of this race. And we just saw what happened to Joshua King. It's going to be hard when you're making these turns. You don't have as much grip as you had before. And Nightingale has been running that high line just about all race. She has this fastest lap in the race, 29.002, almost 29 seconds flat. It's Ricky Bobby in second. And then it's Caleb Houston pretty far back in a 3rd. Caleb Houston is 7 seconds back from the leader. And let's ride on board to number 1 for a lap. You can see how much that number 1 is struggling with that wheel and how much he's letting off the gas on entry. As Nightingale now is going to start dealing with some traffic here. How will the 98 handle through this traffic? With 14 laps to go. You do not want to make any contact on that turn. It's going to be hard to make passes out during the turns here. The 98 trying to find a way around that number 20 and is having some problems now. And that's going to help the number 8 gain some ground, as you see the number 8 in the picture already. Trey Smith does not want to go a lap down. But the 98 finally gets around. Let's see if 98 has problems getting around. I think that's the 042. 043 actually, of Neil McKenzie. But so far, no problems for the 98 as she crosses the stripe with 11 laps to go. T the Queen in 8th just continues to battle Shane Knox. Very clean race besides that incident with the 37 of Joshua King, and you can see Joshua King has faded. He is down to 7th, so that damage definitely hampering that car, but he can't afford to go onto pit road. He's gonna lose too many positions. As we check on your points leaders, Javier currently in 21st. Earl McGuire 23rd. Harry in 5th, solid run by him. Him and Joshua King are gonna move up some spots here at the end of this race if this holds the way it is. Trevor Lopez in 19th. And Carissa Morris in 18th. Nightingale with a second lead over the number 8 of Ricky. Nightingale looking to make it 4 in a row. Now she has to get by the 502 on the outside. She's run that high line like all race long. Now it's going to be Ricky to have to try to get by this car as soon as possible. As we have 6 laps to go. Number 8 can't stay behind this lap car too long. He's gonna have to try to make a move as soon as possible. He's gonna run the inside. He's been using that inside line. That is his preferred line. see Javier, he was battling Merle McGuire. Merle McGuire gets by the number 7. Now he's trying to get by that number 66, trying to pick up as many spots as he can and at least get a top 20. As he would probably still be in striking distance for the last race of the season. There's a 98 still trying to get by some traffic here with a few laps to go. As Merle McGuire moves up to 19th as Trevor Lopez is slowing down and number 7 gets by him. As Merle and number 7 trying to make some progress, but it is a little late now. But they got to keep on grinding and try to get as many spots as possible. As someone just hit that fence, hit that wall. Not sure who that was. But I did see the smoke of the contact when they made contact. Nightingale gonna try the inside here. As they go around turn 3 and 4. The white flag waves last lap here at Charlotte. Nightingale has been lights out these last 4 races. This will be 4 in a row for the 98. She comes out of turn 4. Mara Nightingale wins at Charlotte and makes it 4 in a row. Can she make it 5 in a row next week? That car here has been on rails. Nightingale's last 4 races have been insane. At Auto Club, she qualified on the pole, finished first. At Indianapolis, she qualified second, won the race. At Atlanta, was on the pole, won the race. And today was on the pole and won the race. So that 98 is doing things that you rarely see in this league. But your top 10, it was Nightingale first, Ricky second, Caleb third, Krista Rowe fourth, Harry fifth, Eric Davis sixth, Joshua King finished seventh, Tita Queen eighth, Shane Knox ninth, and Cordell Walker rounds out your top 10. Next will be the Lotus 79. It will be racing at Road America, Lotus 79. And that race will start around 12, about 15 to 20 minutes. But it's been a great one here at Charlotte. We'll see what Nightingale can do to end the season. Can she do it 5? Can she make it 5 in a row? We'll see. But like always, thank you for supporting the league and the stream. I will see you guys next time.